Well, hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. Thanks for joining us here at HSN. I'm your host, Lynn Murphy, and we love it when Wolfgang Puck, legendary Wolfgang Puck, is here at HSN for close to 30 years. And he is known for his cookware, and he's known for his stainless. And we have a this day only, so very much like a today's special, where we can honor this special price up until midnight tonight. So what are you receiving? You're receiving a 1.5 quart individual pan. This is the stir pan with the little pourer on the side. We'll tell you about how unique this lid is too, with the actual lid, and a 3 quart cook and stir pan with the glass lid as well. And then only choice you have here is, do you want to go with the stainless, or do you want to go with the stainless, and then on the top you'll see you'll have the copper accents with the CW, the Chef Wolfgang's signature on the top there. And you get both. Okay, Chef, let's have some. This is like another today's special, $32.95 today, which is normally what you would pay for one.
For one, yeah,
for
it's
one,
amazing.
right?
And you know, it's the perfect thing at home. And what I love with the handles, it doesn't take a lot of space.
Yeah,
and let's
great point.
give me one. I'm going to show you how they are built, because that's an important part.
There we go.
Okay, now look at that. Obviously, we have riveted handle, but the most important part, it is tri-ply cookware. You can see the thick bottom here. Stainless, aluminum in the middle, and stainless also in the inside. So this is all one. And on top of it, we have the measurement. If you need for something a certain amount, you make milk, you make a crème anglaise, or you make anything.
Let me show that. I'm going to show how on the inside there's actual, you will see.
It's how it's so shiny, but you can see it very easily with your thing right here. Right here is the numbers, see?
And that high polish is there for a reason as well, right, Chef?
Yeah.
So that makes it easier to clean.
So, tri-ply, stainless. Why stainless? Because stainless is the most durable, the easiest to clean, and it lasts forever. That's the bad thing for me, because I would like to sell you one every year, or a couple of them every year.
I have your cookware from over 20 years ago.
I know.
And that's the honest to God truth.
I hate that.
You can't wear it out. You really can't.
I know.
And that is a unique handle. Talk about that, because normally, you know how usually the pan handles are all hitting each other on top of the stove.
Exactly. Or in the sink, so you can actually grab it. You can see my thing is boiling here.
Yes, yes.
Now, if you have a gas stove, don't touch the handle, because the gas heats around.
Of course,
so you have to be careful. Here we made some chili in here. You can buy it and heat it up. Look at that.
Or get one of Chef's recipes.
Yeah, or get one of our recipes, and here it is.
Oh.
That's a meatless,
and so stainless.
A meatless one. So we have it for vegetarian. You know, they have to eat too. Even sometimes I think it's better a little meat or a little chicken, but have to chacun son goût. Right. A little scallion, maybe a little cheddar cheese. And here we go. Look at it.
And Chef, can I just point something out? You were talking about the stainless and the tri. Look at this chili. It is bubbling on the outside. It is bubbling on the inside. That is the best conductor of even heat, right? All the way throughout. That's why it's a little bit more expensive. But then you're going to get, you know, sometimes you get those like coal spots on the side. You're never going to get that with stainless. If you want the copper, at this day only price, that's going to be the first one to sell out. All right. All right, and we're going to show you. These are probably one of the universal #1 used sizes, aren't they? The 1.5 and 3.5.
I love it. Just to heat up a little soup, like you come home, you want to heat up a little chili or a little soup or whatever it is.
Perfect.
It is perfect.
Right here.
Yeah.
Yep, you don't need a big, oversized pot.
And I forgot about the lid.
Oh, yeah.
It has a colander lid, so you can see it here. Look at that, with the spouts in here, how you call them?
How nice.
The little holes in here. Yeah. And like here, you have the smaller one. So, if you boil some green beans, let's say, or you boil some eggs, so you have the colander lid here. You look exactly where the bore spouts are. Here.
Okay.
Okay, and then you just have to pour out your water.
How nice is that? So normally you're taking the lid and you're trying to adjust it to the right spot so you don't, whatever's inside there doesn't spill out. That's never going to happen. And it's keeping everything nice and hot on the inside because you're like opening up the top of the lid there. Oh, that's perfect. How many eggs are in there?
Well, let me find out.
Okay.
I forgot. I counted them, but there are quite a few. Yeah, you're right.
And that's the smaller one. That's the way. And this is also oven safe. It is oven safe. I want to say up
3,
to
6,
400.
9, 12.
Wow. Who would think a dozen? And that's the smaller of the two.
The small one, yeah. Look at that.
Gee, you could get 24 in the 3 quart.
Yeah, for sure.
If you wanted to.
Yeah.
Right? And that lid is the same on both of them. Okay, here's a quick update. We are very busy. Stainless steel, we have about 600 now remaining. And in the copper, I have about 700.
Okay.
And the copper is really cool because the knob
I know, it looks beautiful.
and the
Look
handle.
at that. Yeah.
Can we show the handle too, Chef? Because
okay, yeah, for
on
sure.
the side, it's done. Yeah, that's hot. I don't
look at
remember
it.
stuff. Yeah, perfect.
Look here too, you have the copper handle right here.
Yeah,
I mean, I love the copper handle. I don't know why we didn't do it earlier, but it's one of my favorite functions now. It makes it look more elegant too.
And expensive.
Yeah, expensive.
Really, really expensive, right?
Because copper cookware, it's so expensive. Now look at that. If you want to boil your vegetables, look, beans, the same thing. You don't have to wander around somewhere. You have the colander lid. You just put it where the spout is, or what do you call it, the spout?
Yeah, like little colander spout, I guess it is.
Or look at
what's it called?
Just take out the water.
It's always those simple words I just lose. What are they called? Pour spout, okay.
Pour spout. All right.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
All right.
Little pour spout. And this is the 3.5 quart, right? Or I'm sorry, the 3 quart.
Yeah.
And the handle stays pretty cool, doesn't it, Chef?
Look at that. It was boiling in here. It stays cool. You can keep the lid on it so it will stay hot. And then all we have to do, let me go by a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, we put a little butter on our beans here, and here we go. Look at it, nice and steaming hot.
Right, because you never took the lid off.
I never took the lid off, and that's it. And you can put it like that on the table if you want to.
First time ever at this price of $32.95. That will expire at midnight tonight if any of these remain. I know we're very busy, so I know I sound like a repeated
How much time we have? Should I make something more?
Yeah, we have a few minutes, and we have a cake in the oven too. Because remember,
oh my God, I forgot my chocolate cake. You're right.
This is safe up to 400 degrees.
Yeah.
Right, without the lid.
Yeah.
So read the reviews. If you have a second, go online, check out item 866832. This is a customer pick when we've offered this, even phenomenal at $20-some. I mean, a Wolfgang Puck,
look at
all
that.
stainless.
A red velvet cake.
Ooh.
Now, let's see.
Okay. Wow, and that mirrored finish makes it easy so nothing's going to stick.
Look at the inside.
We got to get a close-up of that. Oh, that's perfection as you get.
So all I have to do, put a little water in, wipe it out, and that's it.
And you're done.
Yep.
Right? And look at how perfect, Chef.
Yeah.
I mean, just perfect. All the sides, you don't see any gooiness. It's all done to perfection. And that, again, right out of the oven.
Yep.
Up to 400 degrees.
Yep.
Okay, what are you going to make up here now?
Well, I don't know. I think it looks like some eggs are in here. I don't know.
Okay, well, it's like let the master spread his wings, because nobody better, right, to get amazing recipe ideas from.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Stainless is probably going to sell out in this airing.
Okay, good. So,
okay, but actually the copper's most popular.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
So whatever preference you have, this goes back 20 plus years ago, almost 30 years ago.
Yeah.
This is the cookware. You're not going to put your name on it, and his name's on it.
Exactly. I wouldn't put my name on anything. You know, we are in the restaurant business. Did I put it on high?
How many restaurants do you have now?
We have restaurants all over the world.
I know.
From from Singapore to Riyadh to Bahrain to Istanbul to London to Budapest to New York to Washington to Orlando, Las Vegas, Los Angeles.
And whichever
Shanghai is coming.
It's amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, and we are in business for 43 years. Now I'm at HSN for how many? 27 years.
Yeah.
So it's amazing for me. Longevity is the most important thing, and what I'm the most proud of. If we wouldn't have good quality products, they would have thrown me out decades ago.
No way.
I had hair when I started here, but now, look at me.
But you know, it's amazing. Everything through the quality and innovation. It's to see how far everything has come, Chef, right?
I think we are all about quality. For the restaurants, for the cooking equipment, it takes a little time to heat it up.
Well, I remember years ago, Chef would come in with a cookware set, and he would say, you know, listen, I have been using this. I had all my chefs using this cookware in my restaurants, and you would not approve it until you got full approval through all of them.
Exactly. We all tried them out, and I said, are you happy with it? If you're happy with it, we can sell it, because I want people out there to be happy, and I don't want them to come to the restaurant and say, Wolfgang, your cookware sucks or anything like that. You know, I want them to say, and the people still say, I see them at the airport, people stop me and said, are you Wolfgang? I said, yeah. I said, I have your cookware. I said, yeah. And they said,
Forever.
It is amazing. For 20 years, it looks like new.
So, and that's the same thing with these pieces here.
Yeah.
This just, you happen to just catch us at the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
You're getting both and the lids at $32, and that price, if any of these remain with well
Yeah.
over 400 gone, goes back to the original HSN price,
Yeah.
which is still fantastic. It's still a customer pick at that price. But it's a Wolfgang Day, and we really wanted to make it
Make a
beyond
little
special.
scrambled eggs.
Yeah, and this is almost 30% off. This is not just a 10% savings. And you can go into...
Give me a plate from
yeah,
over there.
you bet. You could go into any store where they sell, you know, pots and pans, where it may be, and spend $20-some.
Yeah.
You're not going to
Easy.
get this
Now
quality.
look at that, scrambled eggs. Can you see that?
Oh, you bet.
Look at that. You,
Yeah. This is...
So you like them soft like me, or you like them hard like it longer? But look at the pan.
Yeah, look at the pan. These look perfect.
Look at my pan. Who is looking at my pan?
They're going to go right to it.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, here we are. Look at that. I don't even have to clean it out. I can put a little water if I have it.
And you know, Wolf, I'm sitting here thinking about these
Okay,
sizes.
I use a little bit of this here.
Okay. These are the sizes you use every day.
Yeah.
These are not those odd sizes that only bring out once a week or once a month. You're using these every day.
You will use them for different things all the time. If you bake, if you cook, you make breakfast, you make lunch.
And the uniqueness, look at the shape of the handle. It's stay cool. It's not going to take up a lot of room on your stove. You know, most handles come out and you end up hitting one another.
Yeah.
The uniqueness, and on top of that, Wolf doesn't stop there. Look at this lid.
Yeah.
The pour spouts, the larger individual pour spout, the smaller.
Yeah,
right?
and look at that. I made scrambled eggs in here. Look at the pan.
It's perfect.
I didn't, there's no sink here. I put a little water in here and wiped it out with a towel.
Well, this is why people come up to you and say they've had your cookware, like myself, individual pieces, for over 20 years.
Yeah.
And that's the quality that we're talking about. You're not here as often as we wish you were, but when he is, we try to make it like
but
beyond
I have
exciting.
a wife, Lila, she's at home waiting for me. I have 2 boys waiting at home for me, actually 3, but Byron doesn't care about me because he said that way he's in charge of the restaurants. And he said, stay in Florida.
and again, all those restaurants, and that is your reputation, and that's why I encourage, and that's why we welcome so many first-time shoppers. You know, even though we just take it for granted that the chef's been with us for 27 years, people are just tuning in like, wow, that's, you know, Chef Wolfgang Puck. Yes, his name is on every one of the quality pieces that you're receiving.
It is on the, my name is on the door if it's in a restaurant or if it's in a cafe at the airport.
Yes.
Or if it's here in Disney Springs at our bar and grill. You know what? It says Wolfgang Puck, and I tell every chef, you know, we are about quality and we are about hospitality. And the same thing is with our cookware, with our appliances.
So true.
I wouldn't sell a damn air fryer if I wouldn't love them and if I wouldn't use them at home too. And my kids use them too, and my wife uses them too. She never turns on the big oven in the kitchen,
you don't
know,
have
the big
to
stove.
anymore.
Everything we need for 4 people, we can do in our air fryer.
Yeah, and I will tell you, if you missed out on that today's special, it's going to be coming up. Another full presentation about 10 minutes from right now.
Okay.
Okay, Chef, if you don't have the HSN charge card, today would be a great opportunity to go ahead and apply. I love my HSN charge card. We have extra flex every day. We do